As I'm back for another episode, the
Right
one and
down.
only,
Could use the warm-up.
the one and only Watch Dogs Legion. So let's do this.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy.
I'm not shy at
I
all.
want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Couldn't have done that better myself. Couldn't have done that better myself.
I gotta hurt.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Yes! Nice one! That's it!
You okay? I kicked your ass, did I? I kick her ass, look at that. I'll beat the shit out of her.
There's only one more skill you need to master. Socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Welcome to the team.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
You all right?
Listen, are you sure I belong here? What if recruiting me was a mistake? I don't even know how to be DedSec.
Learning on the job's the way to go.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Band of Misfits.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's all well and good, but it's the power brokers that need to be brought down.
Albion's turned London into a full-on occupation zone. We're at war, plain and simple.
Meanwhile, Clan Kelly has risen to the top like rotten cream. They need to be brought down.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
I've located an interesting potential recruit for you. They claim to have recently escaped from, and I'm paraphrasing here, an evil lab. I can't verify that, of course, but their abilities are real enough.
She doesn't fuck around. Let's recruit her, yeah?
I had the same thought. Wherever they came from, they'll be a valuable asset to the Resistance. I'll set up a meeting for you. I've marked a potential recruit for you. And by recruit, I mean a masked madman who hacked our optic channel and started telling everyone he was in charge.
Well, I mean, I do have seniority.
Who the fuck is this?
That's what I'm dealing with here. His credentials check out. Just give him something to do to get him off my arse, would you? All right, I'm flagging a new recruit for you, but you have to promise not to make a mess in your pants when you hear who it is.
Go on.
It seems none other than Aidan Pierce has made his way to London, and apparently he's a friend of Connie's. Is there anyone she doesn't know?
He sounds like he's ready to get stuck in. We need him on our side.
Vehicle's been hacked. Searching for intruder.
Seeing as this city is swarming with drones, an expert might come in useful.
Oh, clear it air.
Let me see what I'll be able to do.
Could be anywhere right now.
City's gone to pot, hasn't it? Interested in maybe changing things for the better?
If you're dead sick, then I've got something you'll want to hear.
Go on.
My whole division got fired. They said we was being replaced. How can you replace 300 people?
That's terrible.
The seconds haven't sat right with me since. I know something's up. You tell me, 300 skilled tech workers all replaced in a day? Nah, there's some shadiness happening.
Yeah, you're right. So now you want DedSec to do some digging for you?
Yes. Help a girl out now, and I promise to help you back. You hear?
Okay.
Eyes up, please. No problem. You're good to go. Great.
I don't know why it's so funny. Protesting Mr.
Ah, hell yes! Very good. Yeah, boy!
Disgusting. What have you... Right. Make sure there's room at the...
Albion guards are in service of the state. Respect their authority.
Be banging to have one of them with us. Albion Insider means Albion Access, right?
Someone in a vehicle. Back off. You keep out of this.
Excuse me. What was that for, eh?
When possible, remain indoors. Do not loiter.
thrive on the black market, just make it illegal.
The vote. Objective voice of objection for a most objective.
Sorry.
Hello, Bugsters. Welcome to the
I'm taking that car.
Holds up the Medusa of Saturn to the already immovably concrete face of modern Britain. I'm Andy. I bench 480, and I can crack a sheet in half just by looking at it. Can I? But what is reality? Alice, what do you bench?
I bench body weights.
Right.
Well,
You were in my way. Sorry.
Just very impressive. Standard quadrant search. Get that baby.
I have this one.
In this week's Truth News, according to an official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS, and I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever in the history of London ever agreed on anything. You could not get 98% of Londoners to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog of raw liquid feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone who agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
Maybe they just meant 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Restricted areas. Okay. I could use it for later.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
Sorry, buddy.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Cool. Wouldn't mind the home version, know what I mean? For research purposes.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit! For some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the CTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
That's just crass. I bet no one's just going to hand over this AR tech, right, Bags?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSet network and clone my own version.
Hold up. The server's on the roof. You've got a plan, I hope.
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
So, you got any idea where I can find someone like that? A heavy lifter with a construction drone?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Not helping.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Artificially inflated it ahead of time, and anyone that falls for one deserves all the disappointment of trying to match it to reality. These polls are absolute rubbish, Andy. I read one the other day that said the plumbing in London was good, and
Auto
it
drive now
absolutely is
enabled.
not. I mean, what we have this technology now where they can spy on my every bowel.
I want to go to map.
There's a CTOS camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A media drone is scaring the birds off my garden bird feeder.
Okay, can I just Camden or press? Can I just switch? Up? Yeah, I can.
Yes?
Bagley here. How did everything go earlier?
I might have just found us some fresh meat. Ready?
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
You look like the sort who might want to take back their city.
Oh shit! You're DedSec, right? You gotta help me.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
I fucked up. You know, I had this medical thing I couldn't pay for. And Klein Kelly gave me a loan without telling me the interest is so high and I can't ever pay it back. Come on, get me out of this one. I'm trapped for life, please.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Okay.
I mean, they're everywhere, clearly. The great thing, I guess, about media drones is that, as inanimate robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion, and dignity than the human journalists we used to have.
Okay, I wanna mission track. Wait, I wanna track it on the map.
More accurately calibrated moral compass, but it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alex. I'm in showbiz. Look at me here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in showbiz, and it's terrible for me. All these drones knowing I'm being filmed all the time, every day. I have to make sure I've done my hair and makeup and I'm wearing clothes I've never worn before. Well, we all have crosses to bear.
At this point, they've installed so many CTOS cameras, I'm not sure where they'll put the new ones. On top of the old ones, just cameras watching other cameras like a soap.
That's the logical end of all society, isn't it? Where just everything has just become a camera filming another camera. To be honest, I've just given up on all news and reality now, Alice. I just, in fact, I now just make up my own headlines these days. I get a piece of paper and a pen. Remember them? Paper and pens, those were the days. And I'll just write down the headlines I want to read. Now, I'll just make my own newspaper. Here I've got today. If you point at the bird shit on your car window and say it's a currency, no one can tell you otherwise. Screams Chancellor at Bilderberg karaoke night. Let's write another headline. Here we go. PM announces Britain back
Sorry,
on
we're
track
in my
after
way.
swapping all Crown Estate properties for some magic beans. Might as well. We've got to do something as the nation we are today. Here's another one. Wild joy on the streets as Britain signs £864 zillion trade deal with Bolivia. There we go. Build a better world. Go. Claims drowning scientist. Invent the world.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug.
Hello and welcome back to the Up.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Looks like these Kelly vermin have built themselves a nice little nest. Quite the operation.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on.
Let's find this fucker. search.
Searching perimeter. Target remains undetected.
What was that?
Gale.
Has to be here somewhere. Drone, look around.
Spread out. We'll find him.
Moving on.
I'll have a look, but I think they're fucked up.
Searching.
All good here so far. Crying out loud. We have somebody down over here. Quick, alright? Fuck. Someone's hurt over.
Okay. You go to tech. We go to team. I'm gonna give you crap. Okay. Ah, I died. Or got critically injured.
Your teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
Great to know. I certainly don't want to end up in hospital too.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
Bet there's chemicals in there we don't even know about.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Hold it! That must have hurt!
Crap.
Teammate is en route to hospital, where they'll be for the foreseeable future.
Bastards. Bagley, make a note of the shit responsible. For later.
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Okay. Let's try another one.
See something, say something. We are here to protect you.
Hey, liking this. Now that's...
Albion's orders is a crime.
Can't believe this. Not worth it.
Okay.
Right, you're going to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black, and more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fabulous.
No, you don't.
I could use an hand here.
I'm taking fire! I'm so fucked right now.
You fucked with the wrong people.
Transfer complete.
I'm getting fucked up here! Let's do this! Wait, you better watch it.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location.
Received. Stand by for further developments.
Shit.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
That was tense. He's my last guy.
Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
51 minutes? Jesus Christ. Okay, I killed Beth Parith. Recruited operative union.
We've squared your debt with Clan Kelly. You're free now. I suggest you put more thought into who you become friendly with.
Oh, big up, man. Trust. Everyone says DedSec are baddies, but you don't seem like it.
In DedSec, the more the merrier. Care to join us?
Yeah, why not? I'm in.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Okay. I'll need it.
A reminder that any modifications or installation of illegal programs to your optic is a punishable offense. It compromises your security and the security.
This one earns a living as a street artist. That's quite impressive. They must get around without much trouble.
It's not permadeath because I would have already died.
Fans of Bloom, but the idea of a souped-up version of Bagley, given it's already so intense. Is a bit terrifying.
I wonder what they could actually make it do.
All right, all right. I'm all in. What have you got? Read 'em and read. 5 aces.
You wouldn't let people cheat at cards, so why let them cheat at life? People who are here illegally are cheating the system, and we don't think that's fair. Let's make Britain a fair place to live again. See it, say it, and we'll take care of the rest. SIRS, we're here to listen to you.
Coming up today on The Upload, we're talking about Sky Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her, and we only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world
significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water. And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Sky Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into the world.
I've always found it a bit creepy that she's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be when you've got a mind as amazing as Sky's? Why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend human capabilities?
You sound pretty much in love with Sky Larson, I have to say.
I can't comment on that, but I am a big fan of her work. She's been one of these people that has transformed the world around us, and just watching how her mind works from afar is pretty incredible, because some of what the technology she's introduced has changed how we all live our lives, and Bagley has been this really incredible assistance to humanity as a whole. Did I ever tell you that I actually interviewed Sky Larson once?
Really? I thought she never spoke to the media or anything.
So this was a long time ago, back in the day when she was a little bit more accessible, and she was one of these people that just had an amazing presence. You were inspired by her very being, and she was just incredibly talented and knowledgeable, and one of possibly the best living people that I've ever met.
I'm not sure you're being too objective there. I mean, I imagine she's not very likable as a person.
She obviously despises humanity in some ways. I think she believes that...
Warning. Guards are on high alert. Pedestrians may be held suspect.
Please tell me you're from DedSec. If you don't tell me you're from DedSec, I think I might actually be crazy.
I'm with DedSec.
Oh, thank God. I barely got out of that horrible place, and then I got contacted by a Bagley. But it was being really rude, and yeah, it just didn't seem real.
Bagleys are bought.
Real, isn't it?
What's got you all worked up? There may be something I can do.
Well, I don't know, like, everything's fuzzy. Like, I just need a while to get my head right. The rude Bagley said you had a safe house I could use. I'll help you out in the meantime.
Welcome to DedSec.
Oh, Aiden Pierce, it looks like.
Hello. You've been trying to contact DedSec, haven't you?
I know who you are. You can hide in plain sight from most people. But most people don't know what to look for.
In DedSec, the more the merrier. Care to join us?
Look, I've never really been into team sports, but I'm gonna be here for a while. And the truth is, I like your bartender. I used to help her out on a sort of contract basis. I could do the same for you. If you want.
Lovely.
Hoped you'd say that. See you in the field. Say hi to Connie for me.
Albion personnel are here to serve the community. Obey them.
The DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary
Hell of a
measure
news
to make
day.
London safe.
Here, your new gear.
Feels like a red pill thing, innit? Once I'm in, no going back to normal. Chilling with Mandem and that.
What's normal when we can be shot on sight for no bloody reason?
I know shit's fucked. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. But just to walk away from my whole life.
You aren't walking away, silly. You're fighting all the nasties that will hurt the things you care for.
All right. Let's do this.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc. I'll give you the speech later. Right now.
So I hope you guys love the video. See you guys next time and bye.